Welcome to ddg1002, Foundations for College Success. I always like to record an introduction video to give you the lay of the land in Blackboard, kind of give you the expectations for the course, and hopefully excite you about what we're going to cover here in your Foundations course. This course very much is the ease into the university online class structure, the way Blackboard is set up, and how we deliver content and information and interact via our My Hugo portal. So I've logged in here to your class, and you'll notice that it opens up to an announcement page, and I've gone ahead and posted our very first announcement, just a welcome announcement. Each week I'll be posting the objectives for the week, the weekly assignments, sometimes a little food for thought, maybe a design link with some graphic design that I find that I think is interesting, or some web or multimedia design. And sometimes I'll do additional announcements as well, which is what you see down here with the career services. So this week we'll really get into the introduction to the course and start interacting a little bit. So you'll notice that right up here we have the objectives for the week. So we'll identify classmates that have common interests. We'll identify various types of body language. We'll relate how changing their behavior can change their life. And just below that, you'll see that we have a few weekly assignments. For week one, we'll do a week one discussion board. And the discussion board can be found right up here on the left side of My Hugo, your course Blackboard structure. So we'll do an introduction post inside of your coursework folder, which is right here, this tab right here. We have our weekly folders, and in the week one folder you're going to see a few different things. There'll be an Amy Cuddy video that I'd like you to watch. There is also a textbook that we have a PDF of embedded in the course, so the textbook's at no additional cost, and I'd like you to read pages 5 through 16. And you can find that PDF textbook either in the syllabus tab, which is right over here on the left-hand side, and I also put it in the resources tab for you, which is over on the left-hand side as well, just below the contacts. So I want you to go ahead and read pages 5 through 16 at the beginning of our PDF textbook. I'd also like you to complete the Where Are You Now survey and complete the Activate Yourself survey. And those are all found inside the coursework tab over here on the left, which I'll navigate to in just a second. And I'd like you to respond in writing to define your college self. And you can submit that on the assessment assignment submission link that's in the coursework folder. So now that we've kind of seen how the weekly announcements will be set up, and I'll actually email those to you on Sunday night. Actually, we start on Wednesdays this week, so I'll send it on Tuesday night. I'll send it to you each Tuesday night to kick off the class. And be aware that I may also send you some other university announcements as well as our weekly announcement. In this case, for week one, I actually posted the career services and counseling services programs and workshops, and you can see where they're happening. Maybe a resume critique might be of interest to you, and we have one of those in Fort Myers and Naples. Maybe the career fair on October 27th, maybe an interview workshop or LinkedIn tips. And then we also have a few counseling services. So some of those might be of interest to you. I highly recommend the career fair, even if you're not looking for employment. It's always nice to go and interact with other professionals and see what's going on in the local community. If you need a little help with your resume, these are great as well. And it never hurts to have a little interview workshop if you want to sharpen up your skills in the interview realm. And LinkedIn is one of the big social media avenues that I really push in the classroom. You should have a LinkedIn account, and you should be networking with other professionals. It's a great place to see what's going on in the community, and it's also a great place to learn about who's doing what. So I would recommend definitely, if you have some time, to check out some of these career services and counseling programs. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll up, and I'll actually just go through each of the buttons real quick so you can kind of see how they're laid out. You'll notice that the syllabus is here, and please take time to at least review it, read it, take a look at the course outcomes, and also your textbook, which is right here as a PDF. So those are both in your syllabus section. Coursework is laid out in a weekly folder system, and you'll actually notice that the other week's folders are on a release environment. So you won't actually see the folder in your Blackboard section until the time is allowed. So not until it ticks over to that Tuesday night at midnight will you see your folder starting on Wednesday of week 2. But I'll go ahead into the introduction or the week 1, and you'll notice my contact information here. This phone number goes through both of my office phones and rings my cell phone, so please feel free to give me a call if you have any questions or concerns or just want to chat. A course overview with the student learning outcomes for the course. We always have our academic honesty policy. I went ahead and here's the textbook again, placed in your week 1, so it's in a couple of different places for you. You'll always see the weekly activities, which I'll include in my announcement I send out. You'll always see the weekly learning outcomes. You'll see a link to the discussion board, which will jump you over to the discussion tab, and we have the video embedded, and we have the 2 surveys, and we have the assessment submission. So answering these questions and clicking on this assessment assignment submission will allow you to submit your typed response to define your college self. And I always like reading those. It gives me a little window into the personality of the class and what people are interested in and those sorts of things. And so that link in the week 1 folder sends you right over here to the introductions. So please go ahead and do an introduction for me. And it also introduces you to your fellow students, so that's a great thing. And we'll interact here, and you'll notice there's discussions that you won't see until the adaptive release. But we do have discussions each week. Many times it's on our reading or a video we're watching or something that's going on, just something to give us a little interaction in the classroom. And then you'll also notice over here that we do have a final exam that is not set for release yet until we get into week 15. So I hope that helps give you a little lay of the land as you enter into Foundations for College Success. I look forward to having a great semester, and I look forward to you learning your classmates and interacting and get comfortable in our Blackboard environment. Okay, take care.